What's the best word that doesn't exist in English?
Welcome to Good Mythical More. Here we are, learning vocabulary together.
I love this
in
because
other languages.
There are so many times when I'm experiencing something and I'm like, we need a word for that. We need a word for that particular situation. This happens to me all the time. Maybe one of these will be one of the situations that I have experienced.
The classic example is
Schadenfreude.
Which is German for the concept of
taking pleasure in someone else's misfortune.
Okay. I bet that's not, Germans aren't happy about that being the one that they're known for because it doesn't seem like it reflects well on the people.
But I think it reflects well on the fact that they're good at coming up with words.
Yeah.
Let's try one.
Stevie, you have all the answers for us.
You know it.
And I want to ask you a little bit about your experience with me dating other friends, but I'll wait a little bit.
Okay. This is H-E-H-E with a little accent over the E.
It's Dutch.
And it's Dutch. I do not know what this means. I would think it would be he he. My first guess is that this is mediocre, unenthusiastic laughter. Maybe laughter that's fake laughter, because we don't have a word for fake laughter. Do we? Can we think of one? When you laugh at somebody and it's not real, you're just doing it to serve some social purpose?
I cannot think of a word for that. That's a good guess, but it's almost too
obvious.
All right.
Yeah, you can't. Don't go into English territory with he. It's not that.
But when people laugh in any language, doesn't it sound similar?
Ho 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 ho
ho. That's North Pole.
That could be a lot of different
But they
things.
all have a start and stop to it that can a breathy. I mean, how did the Dutch laugh? Is it a noun, a verb, an adjective?
It is a noun.
It's a noun.
A noun.
This is something that's left over when you're making a wooden shoe.
Yes, it is the
It's when you carve out
it's the shavings.
You know, you carve out where the foot goes in the wooden shoe and you throw that to the side and that's called the
Look at all the hair left around. Someone's got to clean up this hand. Surely not me.
Well, let's hear how it's pronounced to see if that gives any hints.
Hey. Oh, it means 6, 7.
I almost know the reference, but I don't.
It was about time
I had it
wrote
explained to me yesterday too. Like it's okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Is it related to 69? I know it's
I wish, as a person who is 6'7",
8, 9. Something about 8, 9.
Listen,
don't tell me. It's too late. It's too late for me to know.
I can't really explain it. My explanation doesn't make sense to me, so it won't make sense to you.
I think that's kind of the point.
Yeah.
Okay, did that give you any clues
No, it's
as
a
to
noun.
what this could be?
But it's a noun.
She's emoting properly for this. Well, she's a little
She's making fun.
angry.
She's making fun, I believe. It's
Can we
sarcastic.
see it again?
And it says finally, but that's not the answer.
No, I mean,
Well, actually, it probably is.
I would, if I
a
was emoting this word, I would have a little bit more happiness. It has to do with something finally, but she looks angry.
It's a party. A party.
No.
Oh, it's when somebody. Whoa. 6, 7. No, I can't do it.
What just happened? You leaned back in
I
your
leaned
chair?
back in my chair. It was not. I thought it would catch me, and it didn't. It's one of those things. It was a miscalculation. I don't know what I was gonna say.
We need a hint.
It's when something
You said
that
it was something good.
something that you didn't enjoy is over.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, a sigh of relief at the end of a long day.
Okay.
But she's giving Yeah, anger, sarcasm, but maybe that's what the Dutch do. I don't know. Maybe
But it's an exclamation. It isn't the actual.
it's a sigh of relief.
So it's an
end of a-
it's an emote,
Yeah,
basically a real life emote.
So, like, if you see Dutch people pulling their bicycles into their little row homes next to the river,
Right.
and they're looking at each other as they go in.
Walking into the windmill.
Hey, 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 hey. Everybody's hey, hey into each other like, we had such
Hey,
a hard
hey.
day.
We are.
Such a hard day.
Ha ha ha.
I love the Dutch. And that
Next.
great cheese smoked Gouda.
Okay, this one is Danish.
Danish.
The Danes. They are in Denmark.
Oh, I didn't know you were saying the country. I was like, in what? Like in trouble?
Country is Denmark.
Denmark, yes.
Okay, this is Higgy. Higgy. I know this one.
Heige?
This feels familiar. Did we do
Heige.
right?
I
I've
know
seen
this
this.
one for a couple of reasons. The
Okay.
first one may be from this show. Of course, I forgot that. But then, at the very beginning of the pandemic,
You had a little Heige?
in the lockdown, I became acquainted with this term. And it gave me false hope that it was going to be a good experience.
Cool.
Because I was going to embody this.
Because Lily or something, Orlando said something to you about it, or how? What do you mean?
I think Christy saw it on Instagram or something.
Okay.
But I remember.
At the beginning of the pandemic, you
was
thought
right
you
at the
would
beginning of the
embody
lockdown.
this.
Yep.
I feel as if. What do you mean it was? Oh, you did not have this experience. I think I did have this experience.
Is this
during
when
the
you, like-
pandemic.
Well, it's positive.
Exactly.
And I'm saying overall, by the end of the pandemic, I would say that the whole thing was a negative experience.
Is this like time to yourself kind of thing? Is this like bedding? Is this like bedding down and like creating a little space for yourself? Like
It's more specific than that, in my understanding.
You're all over it though.
Bedding down, like go with the specific of bedding down.
spending a lot of time in bed,
Not that specific.
lounging.
Okay. If you're lounging if you're really good at lounging, it's because what you're really good at.
It's basically the act of getting comfortable,
It's another
With
C.
clothes.
It's a C word that's
comfy.
yes. Nope. It's
Which
close. It's got a Z in it.
Cozy.
Right? Is it cozy?
The
Yeah, it's
cozification.
that's the direct translation, but it's the feeling of enjoying a warm, comfortable atmosphere at home. It comes along with little acts of domestic joy such as lighting candles, baking, and spending time with family. And let's hear how it's actually pronounced.
It's good.
Hugo.
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 Hugo. Hugo.
I like it.
Doesn't sound comfy when
I like
say
to
it
make
that.
a lot of. I like to have cozy parties
Hugo.
where people bring their blankets and
That reminds me.
you listen to music, but it's cozy.
Something that the producer and writer of the main episode let me know, that when they were casting for your potential best friends on the must, it said must not be easily offended.
Great. I'm glad you warned them.
Yep. Yep.
Because the guy on the end was asking for it, right?
Yeah.
He was asking to be offended. He practically said, please offend me. But he
Yeah.
didn't. He didn't actually.
I will say when.
How did you feel about that, Rhett? You a little bit jealous?
Well, I will say that when Nick, contestant number 1, who didn't stick around for very long, came back in here at the end to say goodbye, what you said, I know what you
Brian.
meant, but what you said was not a lot to work with.
oh, yeah, I said that when he came back
Yeah, and that made it seem like he was not a lot to work with. But I
Yeah.
think what you meant was, I knew, but I wasn't going to clarify, because if he's going to be your friend, even though he's
He's
not
not.
now,
in. Yeah.
he needs to understand
I
that
insulted him by accident.
You have to interpret Link's speak as if he's not trying to insult you when it feels like he is.
I didn't get a lot to work with. From
Not
the
a lot to
process.
work with, Nick.
You're kind of vanilla, dude. Is not what I meant to say.
Right, and I knew that.
But are you okay? Are you feeling threatened?
I love to see other people take it on the chin. I love it because they have
My friendship on the chin.
yeah. I love it. Yes.
I mean, I do. I'm walking away with an appreciation for our friendship because I couldn't be. I know I couldn't be really good friends with somebody who's just like me.
Have you tried?
I've never met anybody like me until Nick. I mean, me and Nick were talking afterward more about the squeegeeing in the shower and water conservation, and he's into plants. And I was like, well, you'd be good friends with my wife, but I don't want you to meet her. But he is gay, so that would be okay. Anyway, I told him the drugs that I was on and that I recommended those to him. For anxiety, but we're not friends because I chose Beth.
You chose Beth, who looks like our 8th grade middle school
Math teacher
and English teacher.
Yep, good vibes there.
Yeah.
Good vibes there. Totally different.
I think
I need to be with people that are different than me and make sure to constantly clarify that.
I think I also learned today that my mom has a lesbian haircut.
Yeah, she does, dude.
Dépassement. Dépassement?
It's French, man. Come on.
Dépassement.
Dépassement. Dépense.
I don't know how P-A-Y says
Dépassement.
is
I
said.
think you're both pretty.
Dépassement.
Close. Let's hear it.
Dépassement.
Dépaysement. It is pronounced as D
Is she gonna tell us? Okay. No, sorry. Go ahead.
P I Z M.
Oh, maybe you weren't close.
Dépassement. Dépassement.
Dépassement. This is when dépassement. It looks like payment with day in
It
front.
does. It looks like the reverse of a payment.
We should be able to get French, but
The reverse of a payment.
this is a refund, but we have a word for that.
We sure do. It's called a refund.
This is maybe it could be layaway. This is when you default on your layaway.
I think it's when you take back a compliment.
Okay, you take back a compliment.
Dépassement. It's just very quick. It's just like, I didn't mean that. Now that I know that. Dépassement area. Dépassement.
Are we close?
No, it has to do with I'll say it has to do with traveling. A feeling that you could get whilst traveling.
Oh,
So homesick.
it's homesickness.
But
we
that's
already
a
have
word.
that.
So it's not quite that. It's a
Being tired
broader-
of traveling.
no.
You said water?
Ready to go.
broader.
Broader.
Ready to go home. I'm ready for something. It's good, but I'm ready for it to be over.
It's that feeling you get when you've had the same breakfast buffet. And you're on like
for 7 days.
You're on the 6th day of the same breakfast buffet at like the
Yeah, it's good, but you want to go
beach
home.
resort, and you're like, man, they have everything, but I just want a good egg.
Yeah. What is it?
A feeling of disorientation that comes from traveling in a country or countries that is not your home. The feeling can be good, inspiring positive new perspectives on oneself and the world, or not so good, triggering slight homesickness.
Kind of like being friends with a lesbian therapist.
How so?
I don't understand either.
It's good. It might feel a little disorienting, but it's good for you.
I feel like lesbian therapist is so in your wheelhouse
Yeah,
that
it
you keep
feels-
saying that you don't, but it's so close to friends you have and things you like that it doesn't seem.
I don't have a grandma lesbian therapist in my life.
No, but you have a therapist and you have close lesbian friends.
Yeah.
Okay.
But they're not all the same person, and they don't have grandchildren.
We don't get to spend a
But
lot
yeah,
of time with
you are right.
the people, grandparents and
Older.
this, in this
that's
place.
the problem with
All the old
LA
people move away.
transplants.
So it's
Yep.
nice to have an old
Yeah,
friend.
it checks like 3 boxes at once for
Yeah.
me, which was like so valuable. Maybe I need to actually get her number.
We have it.
Maybe we need to do this for real.
We have it.
Because that wasn't for real.
You're going to be on your e-bike.
kinda think
and
it was
she's gonna
for
be
real.
actually pedaling her bike.
Japanese. Koi no yokan.
Koi no yokan.
Koi no yokan.
So, I thought koi meant fish,
Well,
but that's just because I know nothing.
koi no yokan.
I don't know
I've
any
seen this one
Japanese.
before.
I don't know any Japanese.
I've seen this one before.
I think you're close to how it sounds. Let's hear it.
Koi no yokan.
Koi no yokan.
Yeah.
Koi no yokan.
Straight from a Japanese person, I see.
Yeah, and she's in Japan right at that point too, because you can tell because of that
yokan.
window behind her. Koi no yokan. All right, give us a realm that this is.
Romantic.
Oh.
So not friend zone. What's where we don't? What's something in a relationship? That, so love at first sight, but one word.
Close, but a little different.
Not soulmate.
Love at second take.
Okay, you're very close. It says, ever met someone and had the very memorable feeling that you knew you'd fall in love with them. Not exactly being in love and not exactly love at first sight.
Oh.
Something in between. There's nothing you can do to
a
stop
lot of
it.
people
It's
say
gonna
that.
happen.
First time I laid eyes on her, I knew she was going to be my wife.
Yeah, which can be a little creepy sometimes.
Gonna be creepy.
a little bit creepy.
That's why I said it in that voice.
Koi no yokan. I'll tell you right now. I saw you and I thought to myself, Koi no yokan. Oh my goodness.
6'7".
That's right. It always works.
Would you like to koi mine?
I will say, just so you know, I don't really understand it either.
Okay,
I don't
good.
really understand it.
I like
And
learning
think,
these.
I think the point of it is, it's supposed to confuse the elderly.
Can we do this for the sake of time? I want to get through all of these, and I'm really fascinated by it.
Quick then. Torchless Panic.
German.
Torchless Panic.
How do you say it?
Okay, I can't play the video for you because it also says
Torchless
what it
panic.
is.
It's when you're really scared
it's
and on
a panic.
fire.
It's just
It's panic of something.
Yeah, it's being
In the dark, afraid of the dark.
no,
Torchless panic.
no. It's when you're not being touched enough and you start to panic.
What is it?
This is it's kind of a devastating feeling. It's kind of a grand.
Oh, when you lose your
devastating-
mama in the mall.
Okay, it literally translates to door closing panic, but it means something
Oh, in an elevator.
new.
No, it just means.
It's-
Are you giving a hint or are you telling us the answer?
No, it's the feeling that one's window of opportunity is closing as
It's
one
over.
gets older.
No chance.
Oh, that's one gets older.
that-
Now we can
Ugh.
hear it.
Do the next one.
Torschlusspanik. Tor means gate, Schluss, close or closing. And Panik means exactly the thing it sounds like.
Well, don't be so condescending about it.
Yeah, come on now. All right, we're moving on to Portuguese. Magoa.
Let's hear it.
Mágoa.
Magua. Oh, this is before it turns into a gremlin.
Yeah, that's right. That's it. Magua.
This is a heartbreaking feeling, usually by being hurt by someone, that leaves long-lasting traces visible in gestures and facial expressions.
What?
I don't know.
You're talking about relational trauma in gestures?
And you-
Yeah,
and
I don't
you-
know if we need this one.
And you keep.
You don't need that one.
Yeah.
That one's Swedish. This is Resfeber.
Restfeber.
Let's hear it.
Restfeber.
Resfeber.
Resfeber.
Restfeber.
Okay, and
Resfeber.
Restfeber.
it's when you get close to the edge and your balls drop.
Close. It's a state of jitters or nervous anticipation accompanying the time leading up to a journey.
I got so much Restfeber. I'm going on a vacation.
It's like, it's nervous excitement of going on a journey. Yes.
I get Restfaber.
I like this.
And Waldensamkeit. Waldensamkeit.
It's the Germans again.
Waldeinsamkeit.
Yeah, that's what I said.
You nailed it.
Say that again.
Waldeinsamkeit.
I like how she said it knowing that you had just butchered it.
Einsamkeit.
It's like her eyes are rolling at you.
Einsamkeit.
You dumb American.
This is something
This is
that Rhett has talked about before a long time ago when you used to do something by yourself.
he still does it.
I try not to do it as much. But if you don't do it every once in a while, you'll get prostate cancer.
Okay, the spiritual feeling that comes from being alone in the woods. Pleasant solitude.
I remember that logic.
Oh, yes. On like a solo trip.
Yes, that's what I was referring to.
Yes. It's time for another one of
It's
those.
the solo trip scaries.
It's a time for another one of those.
No, not scaries. It's a pleasant solitude.
It's a pleasant
Oh,
solitude.
no, he was scared the whole time.
I was only scared at night.
The whole time.
We went to New York City. Watch the Rhett and Link Go to New York City vlog series now at mythicalsociety.com.
You have enough of it?
There we go. Oh, yeah. He's spelling it out of the top.
Okay, all right.
I mean, it's really...
There's more interesting things on this island.